Good afternoon. What I have here is my brand new Saito FA-30S engine. This is actually will be the fourth time I've run this thing just this afternoon, fourth tank of fuel. I have a APC 9.6 prop on it, the stock Hanger 9 super plug that came with it, Morgan's 10% Omega, and I'm racing a rain shower, so I got to get this in pretty quickly. Since I've been having so many issues with my GloBee tach and not believing its readings, I've done two things. I've actually moved it back a bit to see if that helps, because I think it really needs to be about 4 to 5 inches away from the prop. But due to the camera angle, I had to have it pretty close. I've also mounted yet another independent tach here on another tripod, and I'm going to hope that I can try and get this framed up so I can see both tachs at the same time, so I can get two different tach readings. I'm going to have to move this one out of the way while I start it, but I'll move that in place here, and we'll give this a shot and see how this works out. This is in preparation for my upcoming 30 size 4-stroke head-to-head comparison, so we'll talk more about that later. Well, for whatever reason, this tach, the Tower Hobbies tach, refused to work now. It was working when I was doing it in the garage. I don't know why it's not. I mean, it's turning on, but it isn't reading at all. But I was just really kind of trying to mess with getting the right angle so that you could actually see both tach reading. So I've got another tach that I can strap to this tripod and give it a shot also. So screw you, dumbass. I got to get a tach that's reliable. But I want to do multiple tachs for this comparison so that I'm not relying on what I suspect is a flaky one. But that kind of overshadowed the fact that this is a sweet running engine. Fourth tank of fuel through it, Morgan's 10% Omega. Started pretty easily. I mean, when I started the very first time, it popped on it. It started on the second flip, and then it kind of sucked its fuel dry and then went backwards for a bit. But easy starting engine. Nice little engine. I love it. It's going to be a fun comparison. I'm going to try and get these the bugs worked out with this tach setup going though. But anyway, so that was my experiment. Okay, take 2 or setup 2. We're going to try this one more time here. Same engine, Saito FA-30S. Now I've got a Hanger 9 tack here strapped onto this tripod as opposed to the stupid Tower Hobbies piece of crap. Let me fire this thing up real quick. I've got just enough fuel to get it going a little bit and just to test this setup out. I think I'm going to be able to get in there and start this thing up with this in the way. Damn it. Damn. Freaking carbs without throttle stop screws. Okay, so this Saito FA-30S is a wonderful engine, beautiful engine. Unfortunately, like so many engines lately now, it doesn't have a throttle stop screw, letting me just set that to a point where I can just pull it down to a consistent low idle. So trying to find the minimum RPM on this thing is going to be a little bit challenging, because every time I go just a little bit too far, it died on me. But the good news is, this tach actually took readings, and I think I had it framed up so you could actually read both readings. It looked like they were tracking pretty close. The low end, I got to go back and review the video. It looked like at the low speed, maybe they were off a little bit, I don't know. But anyway, I think this setup is proven now that it can work. It's just a little clunky. If I have to restart the engine, I got to move this thing, and I got to make sure I get it right back in so you can see it. But I'm going to go review this video and see. I think we've got a setup here that might at least allow us to have two different tach readings, so that if I'm not believing one, maybe I can believe the other, or take the difference. But anyway, nice little engine. I think that was maybe the 4th or 5th time I've run it. Seems to be getting broken in pretty well. I'm beginning to lean it out just a hair. I think I saw it peak at like 96, 9800 RPM. It might go a little more. I'm not going to push it right now. I'm just going to kind of run it like this while I'm doing these setups and check things out that way. But anyway, so this could be a new setup for me here.